Dr. Charlebois joins us now to talk more on this. Sir, welcome back to Forum Daily.
My pleasure.
Now, you're saying that there could be a 10 to 15% rise in dairy retail prices. What is behind this price increase, sir?
Well, according to the Canadian Dairy Commission, which is a Crown corporation, its job is to protect consumers by providing a fair price to farmers so we can keep some production capacity in the country. That's really what the CDC's role is. And they are justifying the hike by pointing at higher energy cost and higher feed prices as well. But some numbers were provided. A report was posted, I believe it was on Monday. But again, details are cryptic. We don't have access to raw data. And we don't know if that data was verified by competent authorities or accountants. So it's always been that way for 53 years. So we've come accustomed to the CDC's modus operandi, but now with an 8.4% hike, which is a record, it's almost double the previous record. It got a lot of people concerned.
And we know the price hike for farm gate milk is set to take effect on February 1st. So when will consumers start seeing these price increases in stores?
Well, for fluid milk, almost immediately, basically, because you don't really require processing. As far as dairy products go, you may start seeing prices being adjusted probably in the middle of the winter, end of winter, early spring. For cheese, yogurt, and everything else we buy, you have to appreciate the fact that when it comes to dairy in Canada, the vast majority of dairy products are made in Canada because of supply management. There are high tariffs on import, and we have a quota system, which makes dairy very different than, say, beef, pork, or other products you would buy in a store. And so what happens with dairy prices, if dairy prices go up, it's like the tide. Dairy prices will go up. Eventually, other food items could go up as well. And so even if you don't eat dairy products, this will affect you.
So what other food products do you think will be affected following this, sir?
Well, I mean, let's face it, the 8.4% is not necessarily a shocker, at least for me. We were expecting a high percentage because across the grocery store, you're seeing prices going up right now, except perhaps for produce. Fruits and vegetables have been okay. We have a strong dollar to help us. But generally speaking, we are expecting higher prices in bakery, meat products, at the freezer counter or the freezer aisle as well. So those many sections of the grocery store will be impacted by inflation.
All right, sir, just a little over a minute left, but bringing this back home to our consumers watching this, how will these higher prices affect both consumers at home and the restaurant industry?
Oh my goodness. Well, what's unclear is how the industry will react, how processors will react. What has happened in the past is that when they felt that prices were too high, they actually illegally imported dairy proteins from the United States, a quarter of the price. That may happen again. And so prices may not be affected if they do that, but what could happen to the dairy industry is that we could actually reduce quotas and see many farms disappear. As far as restaurants go, I'm very concerned for them. Unless they do the same thing as processors and go south, their costs are going to go up significantly. Pizzerias is a good example. I mean, cheese is a huge part of their food costs, so they're going to have to either adjust their menu prices or reduce the quantity of cheese they put on their pizza or something else.